Hello again, my name is Luna, and today I am going to be touring my New Leaf town. So just before we get started, I'll show you my map and all my villagers I have. So I have Kiki, Alice, Stitches, Pappy, Roscoe, Julian, Fuchsia, Toby, Diana, and Maple. And here you can get a good look at my map and see where everything is placed. My town is called Green Tea, just because I was drinking a lot of Arizona green tea at the time when I made this town. So I wanted to challenge myself with this town and try and work around where my villagers place their houses naturally. Normally, with the Welcome Amiibo update, I would cover most of my town in custom designs because villagers after the Welcome Amiibo update would no longer place their houses on top. But this time I wanted to see, where people would place their houses and how I could work with it. Originally, this town was supposed to be my farewell to New Leaf. I started this town kind of around the same time New Horizons was announced, and I had never completed an Animal Crossing town before because I had a lot of problems with resetting. I was never happy with my town, so I really wanted to force myself to finish a town. And I included a lot of my favorite villagers from all the towns I've had over the years, from my Wild World town to my first New Leaf town. So yeah, as I mentioned in a previous video, Kiki and Stitches were my original favorite villagers, and Roscoe, he lived in my first New Leaf town. This town was just supposed to be an amalgamation of all of my favorite villagers and everything. So I did most of this town naturally myself. I did do a lot of trading back before the trade community kind of died for a short period of time there. But as we neared closer to the New Horizons release date, I really wanted to get this town finished because, I didn't want to leave this town uncompleted. And because I knew I would just completely abandon it once New Horizons came out. So I did end up hacking a little bit of this town. I mostly just added a couple extra flowers, and I moved the message board in this game. I moved the message board just so that it would remind me more of Wild World and where it used to be. I think that the message board is kind of like a weird placement by the train station. I think it would make more sense of having it by the town hall, because I assume Isabelle does it, so yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get this house finished. This was supposed to be my side character, Luca, who really wasn't supposed to be anybody, but I didn't really do anything with it. It was supposed to be like a wedding, it was supposed to be like a chapel there, but I mean, tough luck, whatever. I didn't get it finished. It wasn't supposed to be a huge house anyways. So over in this area, I added a couple little park benches and such because I imagined that Reese and Cyrus would come out here to take a break, or they'd like to sit here at night. I kind of imagine that Reese and Cyrus, they have a house attached to retail, but you can't see it. Maybe it's behind retail or something, but yeah, I imagine maybe this left part here is their yard. So I got this game the Christmas of the year it came out. I don't remember exactly when it came out, but I remember going online and seeing a picture of Diana in someone else's town. And I remember thinking she was one of the most beautiful villagers I had ever seen. I just thought that the deer, all of them are just so fantastic. So I always wanted her in my town, and I never got her, but I just put her in this town finally. She's one of the things I did hack in, just because, this was supposed to be my last New Leaf town. It isn't, but it was supposed to be. So I just wanted to have everything to have this town complete. So originally I had a town that was full of only the bear cub villagers because they used to be my favorite villager type. I really liked Stitches and maple. So I just wanted to include them in this town, kind of as an homage to one of the towns I spent a lot of time in. I ended up resetting that town because Stitches moved out randomly, and I did spend like 3 days like restarting my new town over and over and over again just to get Stitches in it, and I was really upset. I also included a secret little message here in all these flowers, so let me know if you can see it. It's not that hard to figure out what it is though. So I actually have two 3DSs, and I went into one of my old towns that was mostly completed, but I had already stopped liking it by that point, and I stole almost all the flowers from that town to make this rainbow thing and some other areas in the town. But I'm really happy with the rainbow area. I feel like it's a cute area that gets filled up really nicely. Moving on to my house, I just wanted it to be a really cute area that was full of pink, because I really like the contrast, because in real life I dress very alternatively and I listen to a lot of alternative music, but I also really love pink stuff, and it's actually my favorite color. So I just wanted to have a cute house that would be pink and fun and really girly. So I feel like whenever you look up Animal Crossing interior design on Google or Pinterest or anything like that, you always get a kitchen that looks like this. And it clearly is an old picture. I don't even know who the original poster is because it's gotten reshared so many times, but I mean, it is a beautiful kitchen, so I wanted to put it in my house as well. So I mentioned before that Wild World was the first Animal Crossing game that I played, and I have a huge amount of nostalgia for it, so I wanted to recreate the save attic from that game. So thank you once again for watching my video, and if you're interested in seeing the rest of my New Leaf towns, please let me know down below. Hope you have a good day. Bye!